What's up, guys? It's FlowMeezy, and I'm back with another video for y'all boys, man. And bruh, how are y'all feeling today, bruh? And today I'm going to be showing you guys the best post score build in NBA 2K23. Now, I'll be actually giving you two post score builds in today's video. Now, the reason for that is, I know there's a lot of post scores. I know there's a lot of post scores that have very different play styles. And I'm going to give you two post score builds that you can use depending on what play style you want. Whether you want to be really strong and back people down and be an unstoppable force in the paint, or whether you want to be a little bit faster, shiftier, and beat your defender off dribble. Trust me, I got you in today's video. But look, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, help me get to 5,000 subscribers. I really want to hit that this month. I really think it's possible. Do whatever you have to do, help me get to 5,000 subscribers. And real quick, there is a secret locker code that I found in NBA 2K23 that'll give you a free XP token, a free shirt, and free Gatorade boost. I'm gonna pop that up on the screen right here, and I'm also gonna pop up a screenshot of the rewards being purchased in game. So look, that's a free locker code that I just got to you guys, alright? So now you have to like and subscribe to the channel. But let's go ahead and hurry up and get to the My Player Builder. So like I said before, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, help me get to 5,000 subscribers, and let's get into it. Alright, so for this first post score build, alright, this is going to be for you post scorers that want to be really dominant. This is going to be a 7'3" post scorer that's going to be an unstoppable force on the offensive end. Now for position, you want to go center, handedness, jersey number, it's all up to you, it's personal preference. Now, the height, like I said before, is going to be 7'3". Now, I had a 7'3" post scorer last year, and I also had two other post scorers last year. And honestly, it wasn't my favorite for the one reason, and the reason was how slow I was. Being slow is like really bad on defense. And if you have like good defensive stick, if you're good at the game and think you're confident enough to like beat people on defense with a 7'3" post score, feel free to go with the 7'3" post score. Now for your weight, you're gonna go 268 pounds. And the reason you're going to go 268 pounds is because you're still going to have a 99 strength, and you're going to have a higher speed than if you just go 290. Look, if I go 290, right, I'm going to have a 38 speed at max. But if I go 268, I'm going to have a 46 speed at max. So it's the little things that really matter about your weight. You're still going to get your 99 strength, so that's all that really matters. And you're just going to be a little bit faster. Now wingspan, obviously, you want to have max wingspan for the offensive and defensive end. And for body shape, it's really personal preference, but I recommend going built or burly or something on post score. So I'm just going to go built on this post score. Now for the attributes, let's look at these very carefully, all right? It's personal preference at the end of the day, but just look at these very carefully and put into consideration like what badges you're going to risk if you don't put these attributes up. And just keep in mind, be open-minded about the attributes if you don't like understand what I'm putting on, or you don't agree with what I'm putting on. Now close shot, you're going to bring that to a 96. The reason you're going to put that to a 96 is because look at your tier 3 badges. You get both Hall of Fame Fast Switch and Hall of Fame Masher, and both of those are really good in this game. Fast Switch was really good last year, and it's still just as good this year. You just have to play it a little bit smarter than last year, where you could literally just go up with anything. Drive and layup, you're going to bring that to a 36. You're really not going to be going for drive and layups like that on a 7'3" post score, so it doesn't really have to be touched like that. Drive and dunk is going to be a 50. Again, you're not really going to go for drive and dunks and stuff like that, but the reason you're putting it at 50 is because it allows you to get bronze aerial wizard at tier 2. Now your standing dunk, we're going to bring that up to a 90. The reason we're going to put that up to a 90 is because that's going to allow you to get gold rise up. And I think gold rise up is a really good badge, especially if you put it as your core badge or something in NBA 2K23. Now your post control, this is probably your most important stat as a post scorer. It's either that or your close shot. You're going to bring that up to a 95. So putting that at 95 is going to get you your 23rd finishing badge. You see, if you put it any lower, you're not going to get the 23rd finishing badge. So if you put it at 95, you're going to get the 23rd finishing badge. Now your mid range is going to be a 59, and your free throw is going to stay, and your free throw is also going to be a 59. Now on a 7'3" post score, I don't really think you're going to be looking to shoot mid ranges and stuff like that. Unlike on the second post score build I'm going to show you, you will have a max out mid range and everything. See, like I said before, this is for all post scores, and no matter your play style, there is going to be a build for you in this video. Now for playmaking, you're going to bring your pass accuracy to a 73. Now this is one of the few things that's going to stay the same between both post score builds. Both builds will have a 73 pass accuracy. The reason for that is if you drop it any lower, you're not going to get gold post playmaker at tier 3. Gold post playmaker allows you to get boosts for your teammates when you're passing out of the post, and it's really good for the twos court in this game. So I recommend just having gold post playmaker, getting your 10th playmaking badge, and making sure that you have post playmaker. And look, you're also, because you have your post control up, you're also going to be able to get Hall of Fame unpluckable on this build. Unpluckable was a huge thing last year and it really didn't work, but unlike last year, this year unpluckable actually works and you won't get ripped as much in the post. Now, if you don't have your unpluckable equipped yet, people with glove are going to just like kill you and rip you every single time. So make sure that you get unpluckable in Hall of Fame as soon as you possibly can. Now for defense, you're going to bring your interior to an 84. You're going to bring your perimeter defense to a 46. You're going to bring your steal to a 51. You're going to bring your block to a 61. You're going to bring your O board to a 76 and bring your D board to a 94. Now look at your defensive and offensive rebounding. All right, it's a huge difference between the two, and the reason is defensive rebounding is more important than offensive rebounding. The reason for that is, if you're on defense, right, you want to grab the rebound every single time. Now in offense, if you're in the right positioning, you're 7'3", you have max wingspan, you have a decent O board and stuff, you're going to be able to grab the rebound if you're in positioning. So don't worry about your O board being low, don't worry about your D board being a lot higher. Don't balance these out. I promise you, D board is more important than this other badge. And the reason you're going to get your D board on 94 is because you get a Hall of Fame box out beast at 94 overall D board. So look, listen to me, trust me here, stick with these defensive stats. Now for your physicals, you're going to max out your speed, you're going to max out your acceleration, you're going to max out your strength, you're going to bring your vertical, you're going to keep your vertical at a 54 and put everything else on stamina. Now look, this is it for the 7'3" post score. You get 23, 2, 10, and 20. It's a good bad spread. You can literally do everything besides shoot the ball. And even then, I'm sure if you really wanted to, like, you could learn to shoot with a 59 mid-range. So you'll be perfectly fine whether you want to shoot the ball or not. But if you're really trying to shoot the ball, you guys see this next post score build. So let's go ahead and hit continue. Now for this post score build, I like to go with power backdowns for my primary, and then I like to go post shot daggers for my secondary. Now this is all personal preference at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, but those are just what I like to go with my takeovers on this game for my post score. Now as you can see, you get shades of Rudy Gobert, Rick Smith, Mitchell Robinson, and your post score build name is called a glass cleaning finisher in NBA2K23. Now that's the first 7'3" post score build. Now let's get into the second post score build of the video. Now for the second post score build, the position is actually going to be a power forward. Now the reason for that is you're going to be a smaller post scorer, so you're going to get more badges, attributes, and stuff if you go power forward compared to if you go to the center. And then obviously handedness, jersey number is personal preference every single time. Now your height is going to be 7 foot, your weight is going to be 237 pounds, and obviously you're going to go max wingspan. Now look, if you look at your speed, acceleration, and your strength, these physicals are a lot different than the 7'3" post score I showed you earlier. Now, this is for the post scorers that want to be shifty, this is for the ones that want to be fast on defense and offense, and you just want to be overall a lot faster than these 7'3" post scorers, and you want to still be dominant in the post. So promise you, for those post scorers that sounds like you, this is going to be the build for you. Now body shape is obviously personal preference. Now, close shot is going to go to a 96. The reason for that is because you're going to get Hall of Fame fast switch just like the other post score build. Hall of Fame fast switch is very important. Now your driving layup is going to go up to a 57. Your driving dunk is going to go up to a 61. Your standing dunk is going to go up to a 90. And your post control is going to go up to a 94. That 94 is going to allow you to get that gold quick first step on this build. Gold quick first step when you're trying to be as fast as possible is huge in NBA 2K23. So I promise you, these are the finishing badges. So look, you get 22 finishing badges on this build. You're going to get all the badges that you really need. And you got to remember, you get those +4 badges, you get +4 at 39, and you also get those +4 from the micro request. So you're going to be perfectly fine. Now, like I said before, you're going to max out your mid-range. You're going to bring your 3-pointer to a 35. And your free throw is going to be a 56. So you're going to get 11 shooting badges on this build. Now, if you put on like Combat Kid and Midi Magician and stuff, you're going to be able to shoot mid-ranges like crazy in this game. So don't worry about you only getting 11 shooting badges. You're going to be perfectly fine. Now, your pass accuracy, you're going to bring that to a 73, like I said earlier. Your ball handle, you're going to bring that to a 44. And your speed with ball is going to be a 33. Now, don't worry about you not having a high ball handle or speed with ball. You don't really need those in this game. You're going to get a gold unpluckable, and that's all you really need. And obviously, the 73 pass accuracy, like I said before, is for that gold post playmaker. Now, defensive stats, you're going to bring your interior defense to an 88. You're going to bring your perimeter defense to a 67. You're going to bring your steal to a 50. You're going to bring your block to a 75. You're going to bring your O board to an 85. You're going to bring your D board to a 93. Now, this build, personally, is way better at defense. Now, hear me out. You're going to be faster. You have better defensive stats, whether it's your O board, your D board, higher perimeter defense. You're gonna be a lot more like you're gonna have a lot more agility on the defensive end, and your defensive stats are a little bit better on this build than they are on the 7'3". Now your physicals, you're gonna max out your speed, max out your acceleration, max out your strength, and then put the rest on your stamina. And as you can see, that's it for this build. This is the faster post scorer build. I think this is the best post scorer build in the game by far. This is my personal favorite because you get 22 finishing badges, 11 shooting badges, 8 playmaking, and 24 defensive badges while having good physicals. Now, this build is really balanced all around. You can shoot, you can finish, you can do everything. You can pass out the post. Like, this is my favorite post scorer build. Now, takeovers don't really matter. That's up to you. I'm just going to go power back downs and like post scoring shots. But this is all what you really want to do. That's personal preference right there. This is it for the second post scorer build, all right? If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Help me get to 5,000 subscribers. I have more post scoring content coming soon, but I also main guard. I also have a 6'9". So if you want any other videos, just let me know. Feel free to comment that in the comments down below. And hey, bruh, I'm out.